hit some hiccups in Florida with our friend's boat, or our family friend's boat. Just didn't, eh, we don't know yet, honestly. To be completely honest, we don't know yet. We might buy it. He doesn't really want to sell it until March. He still lives on it. So it's hard to really ask him and kind of force him to move off of it now. We did have a plan to go back down to Florida and look at a couple more boats and maybe even do a survey on his boat preemptively.
Hi, I'm Christian, and this is Chelsea. We're a couple of digital nomads from the US just sailing our intuition wherever this beautiful life takes us. Our intuition is our guide in this life, and we find that when we are living in alignment with our joy, it just about amplifies everything. But about 5 years ago, we fell in love with the idea of traveling the world under sail and experiencing the raw culture that goes along with it. Because to us, there's nothing more beautiful than living a wonderful, adventurous existence and sharing it with the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified of our posts.
Yesterday, my uncle, who is one of my mentors, he sent me a boat in Maryland where my mom lives. It's a 35-foot Cal. I think it's an 83. It's a 1983. And they're only asking about $19,000 for it. And it looks like they have done a bit of a refit to it. So I kind of got a spark of inspiration and motivation today to go look at that because our plan to go back to Florida was kind of halted because there's a hurricane coming. So I took that as a sign from the universe that they wanted me to go in a different direction. So here we are. I'm going to go grab a rental car, and Chelsea's going to stay here. She has to teach over the next couple days, and I'm going to go up. I'm going to take a look at this boat, a couple other boats, and we'll see what happens.
Welcome to Annapolis, Maryland. My mom lives and owns a holistic health center here. It's the sailing capital of the world, and it's where I went on what I call my healing journey. So, finding this 1983 Cal 35 in pristine condition for its age with great bones gave me chills. With a shoal keel and a relatively shallow draft, she will be perfect for coastal cruising and learning to sail. She has a roller furling head sail and tan sailbags and canvases to match. Her interior is super spacious relative to what we've seen so far, and she has loads of storage for a boat this size. It has a separated head and shower, which we love, and a universal diesel engine that runs like a champ. I am here in Annapolis, Maryland, putting a deposit on our new sailboat. Attempting to take the for sale sign off. Woo!
I've been looking for over 2 years. I've been looking at buying a sailboat, and I've been actively looking in my price range for 2 years, and I have not found one thing that I can buy and make sense of it, or that wasn't sold out from under me, or sold before I could even get there to see it. So I get here, the boat's in fabulous shape. I mean, he took such great care of it. He put he insulated the whole deck. He basically refit the whole interior of the boat, and it's pretty bare bones as far as gear goes. That's something that we're gonna have to upgrade. That's something that we're gonna have to take some time and really figure out what we need to live on it and upgrade it.
Getting a list of things that we're gonna need to do before we can just motor. There's a bunch of little things that we have to do. I don't need personal flotation devices. We have those. We have flares. But I'm going to get 3 new ones because they are outdated. I'm going to keep them though because it's always good to have extra flares. I need to do an engine service. I need to just do a regular B service on the engine, but also probably replace the water pump, and that shouldn't take too long. It's a pretty accessible space down there, so I'm excited about that. I need to make sure that the freshwater system is all in place and in good shape. So yeah, making a list of boat jobs today, and we'll see you tomorrow when we have a survey and when we finally get to put her in the water and take her for a sea trial. All right, time to drop her in the water and see if she floats. For those of you who don't know, a survey and sea trial is like a home inspection for boats. It gives us a chance to assess her seaworthiness and make sure all of her systems function properly. So we tied her up to check her sails and then took her for a spin.
Survey day went really well. Fundamentally, the boat is in great shape. There is some moisture in the deck, but it's not too big of an issue. Boats that are 40 to 50 years old typically have moisture, but it's not excessive. It's not anything crazy. And it's not in any areas that are going to make a big difference. It's not around the bulkheads. It's not around the chain plates. It's not around the mast, and the mast is stepped anyway. That's literally the biggest thing that we found. This marina is beautiful. I feel home. I feel like so blessed. It's unbelievable right now. My brother Jameis came to visit me last night, so I set up the bed for him. That was fun. We watched a movie, kind of did some boat jobs, prepared for some boat jobs. Went to my mom's. We got a bunch of packages for the boat. We got some dock lines. We got some fenders. I'm gonna put these fenders and these dock lines out today because we are moving the boat to the marina across the way. It's literally just right across the river here, and it's actually the marina that Sailing La Vagabond is keeping their boat. Their catamaran, they turned it into a charter business, and they called it La Vagabond Adventures, and they keep it in the marina that I will be staying for the next 10 days or so, which is really, really cool for me because they are who inspired me. They are the first sailing YouTube channel that I watched. They're what made me fall in love with the liveaboard life, and it's really honestly one of the reasons I'm here today.
With Nightwind tied up, all cozy in her slip, it's time to go fetch my first mate, my best friend, and begin our maiden voyage south.